Hey everybody, in 332, I'm going to try to do the quick video here to support this ethnography project that we're about to embark on. And thanks so much for your memos. I found them very helpful for seeing where you were stuck and what cool ideas you had for what you might research. And you do have cool ideas. Like we have everything from van life to Dutch Brothers to fandom to gaming things to TikTok those are all really cool ideas of what you might study. K-pop, there's all kinds of stuff there for you. Um, First, remember that our overall goal is to understand how literacies are functioning in these groups. So for example, we might think of the way that reading and writing supports people becoming members of those communities. So how does the reading and writing invite people? If you were studying Greek life or sororities, what kinds of things are given to pledges so that they learn how to be a member of that sorority? How do the menus at Dutch Brothers function to help them in the workplace learn those particular literacies? So that's what you're trying to understand. You've done data collection all semester. You collected your own literacies, you interviewed people, you looked at your quantified self, you looked at school platforms. So this is a chance for you to choose, the kind of data that you gather. So that's what you're going to do this week is gather some data. And that can take a lot of forms. You're going to share it with me by Sunday with each other so you can see each other's. It might look like screenshots of group chats. It might look like I just said with like sororities, it might look like some of the documentation, the information that pledges are given. It might look like some memes from a particular community that you want to try to join. Yeah. So TikTok, it might be examples of TikTok videos and how you're going to study those, or examples of the game, screenshots of the game, if you're studying a gaming literacy. So data is going to look like all kinds of things. And I'm going to try to support you to deconstruct this assignment, so I help ask some questions and engage with you in your posts around some analysis of that data. And then the paper will be due when we come back from Thanksgiving break on the 30th. Besides those 3 examples that you looked at in perusal this week, there's one more example on rave culture by Bella at the bottom of the assignment page and the Make Cycle 6 page that I'm posting. So if you need another example, and I have others, I have so many, so let me know if you feel like you need some more. And I will try to post on, like I said, I already left some links on a lot of your discussion posts from this week that I thought might help you come up with some ideas for how you do the data collection. Yeah, the other thing I'm going to post is a YouTube video in perusal this week called An Anthropological Introduction to YouTube. It's like 12 years old now, and it's so interesting. In fact, I wish somebody would do research on YouTube and update it, because I just think it'd be cool to see where has YouTube come 12 years later. Or as I said to Farah, is TikTok the new YouTube? Is that what the evolution is? But I'm going to show this, have you look at this video as an example of how to do the analysis. So in this, Mike Wesch, who's a cultural anthropologist from Kansas State University, and his team of students just watched YouTube videos, just started watching them. And out of that, they created these categories around what kinds of things are on YouTube. And at the time, you saw a ton of vloggers starting to emerge. I would say there's a lot of like information now. There were all these remixes that were emerging, kind of participatory culture. And so I just think looking at it, it will be a model for how you could do it, how you do data collection, and then how you start to create these categories and make these claims about what's going on with literacy. So that's the only thing. I hope it'll be interesting. So you'll watch that and comment on perusal, because we can comment on video. And then you'll post some data. And then the next week, before we go on Thanksgiving break, I'll have you play with some of the analysis of that data in the service of the paper. I'm hoping it's things you can use in the paper itself. I like messy drafts, so when you go to turn this in, when we come back, I'll give you feedback, and hopefully, we'll revise them. We'll see what your stamina level is like. We can negotiate. But I'm happy with drafts that, you can even I'm going to have you write these in Google, and you can even leave comments on the side of those Google Docs for me when you're writing, saying, man, I need to flesh this out some more. Something smart goes here. I haven't made the connection yet. Like, you can memo to me within this draft. And you'll notice that even Miguel and Orion's and Morgan's have some informalness to them. It's kind of, us on the page, trying to sort out your data. You can't do it wrong. I'm having you try on being literacy researchers. So you do your best faith effort, and I'll give you all the points. I'm not worried about that at all. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that for now. Thank you all for all the work you've been doing.